everybody. It's Boxing Day. It's the day after Christmas Day. And I bet you're all thinking, what on earth is Joe doing dressed up as a shepherd? Well, let's see. Oh, here we are. Good morning, everybody. Yes, I guess you're a bit surprised that I'm dressed up as a shepherd today. But you know, Christmas may have been yesterday, but from now until January the 5th, we celebrate Christmas, the story of Jesus being born. I'm just checking out my phone to see if we are live. It is saying we're live. There we go. I guess everybody is in bed. But there we are. As you know, we've been doing our paper plates and we've been making a series of them, didn't we? We started with the Christmas tree when we went to Lapland. Then we had the angels telling the good news. We had the donkey carrying Mary. Last week we had the birth of baby Jesus, and today it's about the shepherds. Now, I love the story of the shepherds with Christmas because not many of you know, but I actually grew up and my parents are both shepherds. My dad has passed away, but my mum and dad were shepherds. And I was brought up looking after sheep. And this is what I got one Christmas. It is a real shepherd's crook. And that hook part is made out of the horn of a sheep. And I just love hearing about when the angels went to the shepherds in the middle of the night and said, Hosanna in the highest, a baby has been born and you must go and visit the baby. And how the shepherds at first were frightened. And they decided that they would go and they would take a lamb to visit baby Jesus. They took what they had. And I just love the simplicity of that message that sometimes people get so caught up with what's right and what's wrong and what you should do and what you shouldn't do. And at Daniel's Den, we're a great believer in that you take what you have, you are who you are, and we're all created with something to bring to this world, to be a gift. Just as Jesus was the gift as God's own Son, what we have to bring can be a gift to others. And at Daniel's Den, it's our privilege to bring to you that gift of community, a place to build community. And it's even got me out of bed on a Boxing Day morning to come and share this with you. And I'm dressed as a shepherd. I've got my shepherd's crook, I've got Funny Bunny, and we're going to show you the craft of how to make a little sheep. I'm going to make sure my stick doesn't fall over. I think it's going to make a bit of a clatter. Oh, can you hear it? But I'm going to show you how to make a sheep with the paper plates. Now, I know a lot of you have got this. So Funny Bunny's going to sit down and watch with me, and then you can watch. So let's have a little look. So look, you need the plates, you need the head, you need some eyes, some green grass, scissors, the crayon, some stars, and of course some cotton wool. But mine's got a bit all caught up with the straw from the stable, can you see? So this is what we do. We fold the paper in half like this. Can you see? This is what the instructions tell us. Fold the paper in half. And there is a theme to all these, isn't there? That this is how we started. And then it says colour or paint the plate blue. So I've got a lovely blue crayon. It's a beautiful colour out of our pack of crayons. And I'm colouring this blue. We've been making these cards for years and years and years. And our good friend Claire Wells, she is the source of all these ideas. So thank you again, Claire. They're just great. Look. So there is the night sky. It says stick on the cotton wool to make the sheep's body. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to stick it here. Look, I'm going to make a big blob there. Can you see? And I'm going to get the cotton wool. Now, cotton wool's a lovely thing, and you can play with your baby. It's really good sensory play to feel the softness of it. And if you've got a woolly jumper at home, you can put that on as well. So look, there is the wool for the woolly sheep's body. Isn't that gorgeous? Just like that. We'll put a little bit more on there because it's a very woolly sheep. And I know that my family in Yorkshire yesterday, my brother who's a shepherd, they had lots and lots of snow. They actually had a white Christmas. Can you believe it? I know some of us get jealous about that, don't we? So there is the sheep's body. And it says stick on the sheep's head. Oh my gosh, the one thing I haven't found are the feet. I think my little sheep has got to be, maybe is going to be asleep with its legs tucked up in the body. I seem to not be able to find those today. So there's my sheep. Oh yes, and so we're going to have it feeling very sleepy. Look, here we go. Here's the sleepy eyes. Put the sleepy eyes on there. So there's the sheep. And here is a star. We'll stick that on. We'll have one big bright star. And then I don't know whether some of you have got these little ones left over. It's been really useful, hasn't it, having these? We will be needing some shiny paper when we make the king's crown. So if you've got any sweets that you're eating at the moment, you can keep the wrappers. But look, there's the stars. And then we need, it says you've got to cut out some grass. So again, a lot of debate about these scissors. Some of you say, oh, I don't like those scissors. It's they're far too sharp, but we like them like this. So look, cut out some grass. You can cut out lots of little bits like this. Whoops, can you see them? And then here, put them at the bottom. I don't know where his feet are, but as I said, I think my little sheep is going to be sleeping. So here's the grass, and then we stick it on the bottom like this. You've got more time to do this, and you can stick them all on here like that. Can you see? There we are. Look, there is the little sheep in the grass. Good morning, Ankita. So nice you joined us. Look, oh, there's the sleepy sheep. Looks like it's floating in the sky, doesn't it? But that is the little sheep, and that is what the shepherds brought to baby Jesus when he was lying in the manger. And I wonder if anybody knows what noise the sheep make. One of our activities, suggested activities this week, is to look around your house and see how many sheep you can find. Well, I got given this little sheep. Can you see? There's little ears. It's got a big fat body. It must have been eating lots and lots of grass. So I've got this sheep. I've got a doorstop sheep. Can you see? There's my sheep, but it's really, really, really heavy. And that's another sheep that I have. We're going to sing some songs for the sheep. But this is the present I got from my mummy and daddy one year. Can you see? Here is a shepherd carrying the sheep on their shoulders. I love the story about shepherds and sheep. And I think it's so poignant and so significant that they were the first people to come and visit baby Jesus, the Son of God. I think it's amazing. And there's the sheep, there's the shepherd carrying the sheep on his shoulders, and the dogs helping gather the sheep. And I often say about Daniel's Den, I feel like we're shepherding sheep, that we're looking after nurturing sheep. Sheep need to be nurtured, particularly when they're pregnant and when they give birth. And, you know, with our bumps, babies, and brushes cause, that we're very mindful of those who are pregnant and those who've given birth and the support that you need at this time. And our next session is in January the 20th. And even this week, I found out one of my friends is expecting her first grandchild. And, you know, it doesn't matter what your background is, whether you've got loads of money or no money, whether you've got a beautiful home or you're homeless, whether you've got loads of food or little food, we all need nurture and support. And at Daniel's Den, we are absolutely committed to nurture family life across Brent, across London, and across the UK. And this picture of the sheep being looked after by the shepherd is so significant for us. So I've been thinking about some songs with sheep. And I have got two, but if you've got one you'd like us to sing, that'd be really, really good. The first one we'll sing is one that's so well known to all of you, and Funny Bunny loves it, and it's Ba Ba Black Sheep. Ba Ba Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, yes, sir, 3 bags full. One for the master and one for the dame, and one for the little boy who lives down the lane. Thank you, said the master, thank you, said the dame, and thank you, said the little boy who lives down the lane. Yes! Another song involving sheep is Mary Had a Little Lamb. Now, I know that a little girl called Maisie, she loves this song, and this is how it goes. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow. Yay! I'm sure there's more verses to that, but my brain can't think of them. Now, when we went to Bethlehem on Wednesday, we sang, didn't we, about old MacDonald having a farm and having all the animals out of the Christmas story. So we had the sheep going, bah! We had the donkey going, eh-ah, eh-ah, cow going, moo, camel going, clip, clop, clip, clop. And remember the little mouse in the story going, squeak, squeak, squeak. Do you think we can remember all those without singing? Oh, I hope I can. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a sheep, E-I-E-I-O, with a ba-ba here and a ba-ba there, here a bar, there a bar, everywhere a ba-ba. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a donkey, E-I-E-I-O, with a E-O here and a E-O there. Here a E-O, there a E-O, everywhere a E-O, E-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a cow, E-I-E-I-O, with a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there. Here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo-moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a camel, E-I-E-I-O, with a clip-clop here and a clip-clop there. Here a clip-clop, here a clip-clop, everywhere a clip-clop, clip-clop. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And the last one, the mouse. And on that farm he had a mouse, E-I-E-I-O, with a squeak, squeak here and a squeak, squeak there. Here a squeak, there a squeak, everywhere a squeak, squeak. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Yes! Well, that's the last. This is our last Facebook Live of 2021. Our next one will be on January the 2nd. Can you believe it? What a year we have had. We have transformed what we do at Daniel's Den. Daniel's Den at home is a brand new thing. And you know, just as the shepherds brought the sheep and as the kings brought the gold, the frankincense, and the myrrh, we bring Daniel's Den and we thank God for all the families and the children and the babies in Daniel's Den, for all our volunteers and our staff and our friends and our partners and our funders and everything. And we just say thank you, God, for all these wonderful gifts that are here to make our communities a place where we really feel we can belong and that we are valued. So thank you for watching. Have a fantastic new year. and we'll see you next Saturday. So bye.